Yo, what's good, YouTube fam? About to do a 10-minute jump rope session. You know, jump rope, one of my favorite exercises. Uh, I'm 32 right now. About a year ago, that's when I learned how to jump rope. Um, I was in the Air Force, so I used to jog a lot. That's how I used to get my cardio. But then, getting lazy, not wanting to go out and run and things like that, I had to find a way to work around myself. So what I did was I was like, man, how can I get the cardio? Because I know cardio is important. I was like, man, how can I get the cardio that I need, but without running? And I went, found jump roping online, seen that it could give me the same benefits as jogging, and I had got a jump rope. The first year I got it, I tried jump roping, wasn't good at it, quit. It wasn't until last year, beginning of 2019, when a friend of mine connected me to a mentor that was part of a network marketing company. And through these people that I'm still a part of, through this association and the books that they was giving me to read, I learned how to build consistency within my life. So, I got more consistent with things. The first things was just, reading every day, taking in positive information, form of podcasts, audios, things like that. And then after doing that for a while, it started to trickle down into my life. I read certain books. If you haven't read these books, you can go check them out. I read 2 books that helped me with consistency. A book called The Slight Edge, and another book called The Compound Effect. I don't know the authors off the top of my head, but those 2 books helped me understand consistency. And basically, how I built my consistency with jump roping was, I just started out jump roping for only about 2 to 5 minutes. And what happened was, with anything that you start, I wasn't that good at it. But I was only letting myself do about 2 to 5 minutes, nothing past 2 minutes. Then nothing past 5 minutes. Then I'll stop. After about 2 weeks, I started to notice that my rhythm was getting better. But when I started off, it was just jump roping 2 feet like this. That's how I started off. And then, once I got that down pat, I started to try to alternate my feet like this. And I would mess up. But then, about a couple of days, I got that on point and got a little rhythm, but it wasn't as smooth as it is now. And then I took it to try to crisscross. I'm not too good at that, but at first I couldn't do it at all. And once I started to build up my consistency and my rhythm, I started going longer periods of times of jump roping. And basically all of last year, my base workout was jump roping. I would do other workouts, burpees. I got 20-pound dumbbells. I wasn't going to the gym. I was just working out right here in the living room or on the patio out back. I'm going to go do I'm going to do 300 burpees on the patio out back. But, out there, I'm in South Florida, the sun beaming. I can't really record how I want to. I need a case with a stand so that the phone can sit up and I could record. But yeah, so this is how I was able to get my cardio in without leaving the house. And then from there, this year, all of last year, I worked out, going hard, lost no weight, because I wanted to eat whatever, I'm not gonna curse, but I wanted to eat whatever the F I wanted to eat, because I'm a foodie. So I went a whole year up until I took December and January off, holiday season, get around family. Some people are disciplined and they could control it, but I pretty much just chill out, indulge. But yeah, I went all the way till about December, and I didn't lose no weight. I actually had gained weight. But some people be like, oh, it doesn't make sense. If you ain't losing no weight or nothing, you defeat the purpose. Actually, I didn't defeat the purpose, because even though I didn't lose any weight, I had got my cardiovascular system better. I had built stamina and endurance. So from me being consistent and working out for a year, and then I realized, plus I like to drink, I slowed that down, but I realized that, okay, I've been working out for a year consistently, and I haven't lost any weight. I actually gained weight. Now, I need to get more discipline on what I eat, what I put into my body. And from there, this year, I started to buckle down. I ain't the best, I'm not strict on myself, but I'm stricter than I was last year. And during this pandemic, where most people crying like love, talking about they're gonna lose their gains because the gym closed, or they can't work out because the gym closed, I was getting it in during the lockdown. I'm still getting it in. I was getting it in when the lockdown started, and throughout the start of it, I lost 25 pounds in my living room and on the back porch. So, this is a good form of cardio, and it's good for your mind. Jump roping is actually good for the mind, for balance, for rhythm. I believe, don't quote me on this, you can go look it up, but for the IQ, the brain IQ. So, I love jump roping. I'll be jump roping until I leave this planet. But this is a good form of cardio. And basically, I always was into working out, fitness. Older cousins play sports, lift weights, but it started with lifting weights, and I used to consider getting in shape, working out. I used to relate that with lifting weights. So when I say I'm gonna start by working out, that's all I was doing, lifting weights, and I would look good in a few months. Then what would happen after I started looking good and I got the results I want, I stopped lifting weights. And what I learned from that is that all the muscle turn to body fat, especially when you're not eating right and you're not watching what you eat. So most of the time when I gained weight, it was, or my body fat, my muscles turned to body fat, it was after I went probably 7-8 months or a year working out, going hard in the gym, and stopping for about a year. And then just that fast, I'm flabbing again. So this last year and a half, going on 2 years now, I switched it up, focused more on calisthenics and cardio. And Don't get me wrong, I still jog, but it's not even every week, not even every month. Just might go around the park, a certain park, and be like, oh, this is a nice park, take a jog. Or, you know, go to the beach, I feel like jogging, take a jog. But it's not all the time. But because of this, one day I was at this park doing work. The type of job I have, it's a lot of leisure time. Because of jump roping, I say, you know what? Let me see how effective the jump roping is. Let me see what I could do jogging. And little did I know, 10 minutes up, but little did I know, from jogging, I was able to, from jump roping, I was able to get a good distance of jogging in, like real good. So this is my favorite workout, and then, you know, burpees come next. I love those. It do something to the mind. But yeah, man, you know, you trying to get cardio in, you don't want to get out there, you being lazy, work around yourself. Get a jump rope. You don't know how to jump rope? Learn how to jump rope. Start off small and then build up. That's what I did. I learned how to jump rope. I'm 32. I learned how to jump rope at 31. And I learned right in this living room. Right in this very living room. Look. Sweat. 10 minutes. That was a warm-up for my burpee session that I'm gonna go out in the sun, get some sunlight, workout. But yeah, just build up the consistency, man. You can build up consistency. You ain't gotta worry about whether you gonna have a good body type. Consistency with the diet, you know for a fact. It's on you how fast you want to get there, but you know for a fact you're gonna get there if you're consistent. And that's with anything, whatever the goal. Some people get there faster, some people take a little longer, but if you're consistent, you're gonna get there. And it's just gonna be a matter of a time when you're gonna arrive to that goal. But if you build in the consistency, the habits, you could determine how fast you arrive. You could speed it up or you could take your time. But yeah, man, jump rope session. I'll holla at y'all, YouTube.